Following the short drive from St Blazy, I have just arrived at the Luxullian camping field to be met by my enthusiastic canine support party.
It's only been 2 hours.
And just as soon as Freddie gives me enough space to put my tent up, we'll be heading into our next forgotten town, which is Bodmin.
Only 2 points.
Bodmin, Cornwall. Population 15,681. Rank number 649.
Short drive up, we have had time to glean a few nuggets of important information. Firstly, we learn that Bodmin, whilst never unchallenged for preeminence, did succeed Launceston as county town in 1835, and remained so until ceding that role to Truro, first for administrative functions, and finally when the Crown Court moved in 1988. Knowledge of this former role, as well as its being the original home of the county lunatic asylum, may serve to contextualise our understanding during the visit. We find a water trough presented by His Royal Highness Prince Chula of Siam in memory of his friend Joan, who was a wire-haired terrier who died in 1948. It's actually been passed up as an opportunity for refreshment by Freddie. We find St Petroc's church, which is the largest parish church in all of Cornwall. Interesting historical note. Centuries before the abolition of slavery, monks at Bodmin Priory encouraged slave owners to set free their slaves for the good of their own soul, and it worked. Between 950 and 1025, 51 slaves gained their liberty thereby, and their names are recorded here in the Bodmin Gospels. We find the Bodmin Band and Social Club advertising an appropriately named turn that we sadly missed last evening, Karina and the Slaves. Hello, mate. You missed me? Oh dear.
We're back together.
Rather impressive Shire Hall.
The cinema was wonderful. Really good reimagining of that building.
That's
Where
right.
you from then? I live here. Where are you from?
I'm from Epsom.
The only part of Surrey I know is Gilbert.
Oh, well, that's not too far away.
In the 50s, I used to have holidays with an aunt of mine, lived in Woking. It was a novelty because there was a Lido there.
Right.
At that time, there were no indoor swimming pools in Cornwall at all.
Well, I often think when I come on my holidays to Cornwall, where does a Cornishman go on holiday? And the answer is Woking.
Some of the Cornish nationalists, cranks like the Scottish nationalists.
Well, I'm with you on that, sir.
Terrible, isn't it?
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
all Marxists.
Pretty much without exception.
The Greens, of course, are so left-wing, they make the Communist Party seem like the Conservative Party.
Well, quite so.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And all that, the arms of Bodmin up there, that's King Athelstan.
Oh, that's King Athelstan,
Yeah, and
is
you
it?
know, if you know your English history, and I point this out to the Cornish nationalists when they approach me, that's on our town crest. He was the first king of all England. Cornish nationalists don't like...
Did Athelstan come to Bodmin?
No, I don't think he did.
He should have come. It's a nice
Well,
place.
I'm glad you like it. I may be 85 in November,
Oh,
but I
blimey.
still walk and run.
They're very well preserved, sir.
That's because I haven't had a car since I retired early from the old Midland Bank. A friend of mine's preparing a meal at 6 o'clock. Roast top-sided beef, homemade Yorkshire pudding. I haven't got a freezer, and I don't have any takeaway meals except a bag of chips once a month.
Special
Birdseye
treats.
fish fingers and chips. But
Excellent.
I've never had Chinese, Indian, or nothing. Prejudice, if you like, but I like old-fashioned plain food.
Excellent.
This was the old Crown Court building,
Yes.
which the town council bought, and is used as a tourist centre now. And just,
That
I
has
saw
been
the
put to
last
use.
murder trial in Cornwall because the death penalty was abolished. 2 men, and they're both hanged. Witty was hanged at Bristol Horfield, and his co-murderer at Winchester Jail. I had a week's off from the bank to see that trial, and I was worried it would go in a second week. If so, I would have missed the black cap.
You saw him,
Yes,
the judge
yeah.
don the black cap, made
Double
out the
yoker,
sentence.
too. For 2 men sentenced death. Well, I'll
Well,
leave
what's
you-
your name, sir?
Keith Murray.
Keith Murray. It's lovely to
My
meet you.
parents-
I'm Alexander Rennie.
Oh, I hope you enjoy
yeah,
your stay. My father's family were farmers until the Second World War up at Warlegan. The farmers up there over 400 years ago. I'm the
Very
real
good.
McCoy.
You are.
There aren't many Cornish people in Bodmin. As you know now, there's at least one crank in Cornwall.
Good night. God bless. We have a pint of unicorn, pint of bass, and a half a cider. So that's great. We had got the zest of the town. Looking forward to that episode. Shame you won't hear it until September or something.
Give me something to look forward to, get me through the long summer.
Way down